What's up, guys? This is Braden from 808s and Cold Takes, and I'm here with Jiselle from ASU Pop Music. We're here to talk about the upcoming event over here at Fusion on First next weekend, ASU PROX. Well, Jiselle, it's nice to meet you. I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about yourself and what your role is here at the pop music program.
Hi, my name is Jiselle Hernandez. I am a student here at the ASU Popular Music Program, but I'm also an artist myself. My job within this conference is I help our director, whose name is Erin. She's amazing, and I help her with all of the programming, so I'm basically the contact for all of our panelists who are coming into town to speak to all of you. Basically, Prox is a way to get the music scene that's in Phoenix all together. So our goal is to bring everyone together and just kind of show that there is music in Phoenix. And what we do is we bring people from all around the world, which is really exciting because we're allowing our students to have one-on-one access to these industry people. So it's kind of like bringing the industry here at home.
Also, as an ASU student myself, I was actually here at the last conference when you guys had Timbaland pull up. What would you say are some of the biggest differences between this year's convention and last year's convention?
So this year's conference is actually going to be bigger than what it was last year because as the years go by, we continue to grow. Timbaland was a great experience. It was a lot of fun. We were able to meet a lot of new people through Timbaland. And so I think this year it's going to be more focused on networking because that's what our students were asking for. So there's going to be a lot of different networking opportunities, not only for the students, but for the community. One of the biggest changes is that we're now working with Viva Phoenix, which is so fun. So while Viva Phoenix is happening, so is our conference.
That's actually a perfect segue into my next question. Yeah, we've been huge fans of Viva Phoenix for a long time. We were wondering, how did that connection start and what's their role basically in helping you guys with this event?
Yeah, so Viva Phoenix is a great opportunity for us. I believe we connected with them last year and that relationship just kind of grew into this amazing opportunity that we all have here together. So Viva Phoenix is actually bringing in their own people into the conference as well. And it's also, like I said, the biggest thing that we're focused on is the connection here in Phoenix. So Viva Phoenix is kind of helping to foster that in who they're bringing into town during our conference as well.
So for anyone watching who might not be in the pop music program, what would you say is the biggest piece of advice or the biggest takeaway that you can get from this event, as whether you're a student or you're just a musician in general, an artist, engineer, want to get into the music industry, anything like that?
The biggest piece of advice I can give anyone coming is just to treat everybody like they're somebody, because at the end of the day, we're all in the beginning stages, but you never know who you're going to be in the room with. You can be in the room with the next producer, the next Timbaland, you can be in the room with the next Mariah Carey, and you wouldn't know unless you gave somebody that opportunity. So leave your ego at the door and be ready to talk your heads off, because that's the biggest part about Prox, is the ability to network and to meet all of these incredible people.
So with there being so many different panels, vendors, artists coming to this thing, what would you say are you most excited for in terms of whether it's a show or a certain panel or any kind of discussions that are going to be had at this event?
I think what I'm most excited for is our headliner, which is David Ali. He's Kehlani's manager, and I am obsessed with Kehlani, so just hearing from him and their experience, that's really exciting. But I'm also excited for all of our performances. So we have a lot of local acts and as well as a lot of our students that are performing. So seeing my friends on stage, as well as just seeing music in general just come to life, that's going to be the most exciting part for me, is just to see the artistry bloom and blossom here.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you taking the time to talk with us. Feel free to come on down to this event next weekend. Go to the link on ASU Pop Music's bio on their Instagram page. We'll have it linked in the description. Are there any last words that you want to say to the people about regarding this event or just the pop music program in general?
Yeah, this is definitely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're lucky that it's here in Phoenix, so get your tickets while you can because you're not going to want to miss it.
You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Get those tickets. This has been Braden with 808s and Cold Takes. Thank you so much.